first meet Dallas and Andrew. Upon Andrew slowly opens the door, he can see the room so clear now. It's full of books, a lot of books, and many paintings on the wall. Andrew might look around and seem to doesn't understand any of the paintings. It looks like historical paintings, but it feels like they are from history that is not from this world, out of this world even. The decorations are all in olive green tone, lots of potted plants. This man seems to like plants and like taking care of them. Soon Andrew can see some spray bottles and a wooden table that is just full of tiny gardening tools for cactuses. He can feel intrigued by just looking at some of the decoration he put on the shelves. Some can fraud and have signed holograms that are written in language that he has never seen before. And there is Dallas, just reading a book on his table. Above him, he can see the largest painting on the wall. It's the drawing of two men. One can cast a lightning with his hand, wearing full armor, and another with his books, with papers surrounding him. Both of them have a matching cape like they are a duo together. As soon as he heard the door open, he immediately closed the book and glanced at this blueberry kid walking in. "You should have knocked first, young man." He turned his head to meet Andrew.
Right, sorry. Anyway, I guess we already met in the dining room, so I'm gonna spare you the details. I'm here to ask about the disappearance of the group of teenagers, which I think your cause is the reason why they gone missing.
Upon entering the room, he took a quick glance to look up at the whole room, painting included, which obviously he doesn't have or know anything about. But what he does know is that the painting looks a bit odd, as if this doesn't look like your average historical painting. It's probably from more civilized age. But then again, is there anything else for more civilized for more than people on Earth planet? Dallas' expression changed, like he doesn't feel amused with his question. He might look like a human, but what Andrew can feel might tell him that this is the right person, the same one in his nightmare. The man gestures his hand to the seat that is in front of his table. "Well then, take a seat first." He sits down in his chair and looks at Andrew theory. "Are one of those people your friends?"
Well, not exactly.
He sits down while he speaks, trying to explain his part.
Let's say I'm the, how do you call it, curious pharaohs, and I wanted to see how a group of people suddenly went missing with the only trace leading to this car of yours.
He tilted his head in curiosity and smiled, looking into Andrew's theory. "Well, that's interesting. So, you're just curious by reading just some news on the internet?" Dallas lays on his hand on the table and scoffs. He proceeds to shake his phone a little bit. "Because that is the only new website that's public about the All-Seeing Eyes group, which is led by me." Dallas showed him his phone to see the news on the internet, which is the same place Andrew found the news. He crossed his legs. "What do you find about us then? Since you come here for like several days now, I think. Meet Laura first as my little follower. She does represent my cow well, doesn't she?" Dallas gave him a smile. It seems like he has been watching Andrew every move since he stepped foot in this town.
I found that you're a couch for people who have no one to rely on this place. Is that sanctuary? I may look like I'm trouble yet, but I'm not falling for your tricks. Even if the others say that what you're doing is helping them.
Seeing the man smile give him an aura of annoyance, he lightly gritted his teeth before speaking and replying to his question.
But yes, Rory does represent your cause as a whole in one way, but not entirely. That is why I wanted to come here to see for myself.
He leaned back onto the chair upon he finished his last sentence. Dallas get up from the chair and looked at him. Well, you are absolutely right. That is my concept. We are the group who offer a hand to lonely, desperate people that have nowhere to be. He leans onto Andrew closely. You do not look like a troubleyard. You are one who in the right mind would just come in a town that is full of cow people just to investigate an incident of someone you don't know? Dallas smiled, getting more crooked. Andrew might hallucinate seeing this man the same way he met in his dream. The way he talks, it would seem that he does know everything about this Burberry boy. Where are your parents, Andrew?
What?
As he was about to say anything else, hearing the question from Dallas caught him off guard. How the hell does he know? This is literally the first time he met him unless that dream is somehow real?
Not sure what you're talking about.
He was stuttering, as if he was choking on his own word. He looked back in bewildered expression, also raising his eyebrows. He slowly approached Andrew. Of course you do. I watch your every move since you stepped foot in here. He started to walk to his seat like he's getting impatient, his smile slowly going wider and wider. He started to have a resemblance to the man he met in his dream. Your name is Andrew Beckman, a part-time photographer, living alone in his apartment in San Francisco. Your parents are barely coming back home or even sending you any message. You live a life as a loner for a long time. Dallas tilted his head while he stood in front of him, looking down to him. You finally met someone you might be interested in, but she in a cult, my cult. You are being friends with her to get information, but she actually does care about you. So unfortunate. He chuckles, bent himself down to put his arm into both of the armrests of the chair that Andrew is currently sitting. Just anyone to be alongside you? Isn't that right? Dallas finally letting that sentence out. Andrew can hear the echo in his head, the same sentence he heard from his dream, the first nightmare he experienced. His face suddenly turned pale upon hearing the last sentence. This can't be coincidence. There must be some sort of black magic at play, otherwise he shouldn't have known that. Did he actually give out info to someone before? That's impossible. Even L'Oreal doesn't know about most of his stuff. So how come that this man know everything? He was shaking, at this point seemingly wanting to leave the chair, and he doesn't want to feel Dallas present any closer. If he come even just a little bit closer, then maybe one of his hands might start flying towards the reader. And surely, that's not something he wants to do right now. Shocking, isn't it? How do you know all of that? You may ask in your mind right now. Andrew can see it so clear right in front of him. Dallas' face and his entire body slowly melting like a human candle. He can see all the flesh and body melt into the floor and slowly reveal what inside. He can slowly make out of who he is inside. Dallas using his melted hand to untie his hair, slowly revealing the black attire underneath. He took his face closer to Andrew. He can see Dallas' face slowly melting into another face with cracks on the skin and hollow black abyss eyes on his face. With a similar creepy smile, Andrew familiar within his dream. Dallas let his body melt away into a black gooey void to reveal his actual self inside. A brown man with long elf ears, wearing black attire with freaky eye symbol pattern. Andrew can feel as the floor of this room is filled with black void from him. Maybe because your nightmare is right here in front of you. Seeing the transformation slowly transpire caused Andrew to go out and panic outburst. He frantically screaming in panic and tried to use his leg to kick him away in desperate attempts for retaliation.
Get the fuck away from me!
Dallas giggles, seems to be very amused to see Andrew's terrifying face to this review. No matter how hard Andrew kicks, it doesn't work, since the floor is entirely black and Dallas' feet are literally stuck to the void floor. His mouth slowly pouring out void, coming out all over Andrew like he tried to drown him in it. You follow your curiosity just to know the truth. Your feet keep walking down through the dark path. You didn't even know that the path you walk in is already paved with poison. Dallas saying the same sentence Andrew heard from his nightmare, with his mouth open like that. Andrew somehow hears the voice talking loud and clear in his head without Dallas even moving his mouth. Is he losing his mind right now? Nowhere to run now. Dallas used his demonic hands to grab one of Andrew's wrist tight. You have fallen. Lie into my hands.
No! Get off! Get off! Rory! Someone!
He struggled to get himself free from Dallas' demonic hand grabs while pleading, calling for an outside help.
Please, someone.
He tried to calm down while trying his best not to listen to the echoing voice repeating inside his head.
I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry.
No one can come here to help you. I thought you already knew that the entire place was connected to me. Dallas giggles to him, seeing Andrew screaming and struggling to help are very enjoyable for him right now. Well, he did walk right into his trap. That is cute. I did warn you to go back, but you didn't even listen. He stared at Andrew back when he started pleading for mercy right in front of his eyes. Dallas, of course, didn't even listen or care for his plea. The man proceeds to use his free hand to pinch Andrew's nose, blocking his way to breathe through nose and forcing him to use his mouth instead. Andrew might be able to guess what he's gonna do next. Now, it's time for you to pay the price. Now, Dallas gets even closer to him, forcing his mouth open and literally pouring that void, which is still flowing from his mouth, to Andrew to drink it all up. He can feel as his vision goes blurry and he starts to lose his mind.